Alright guys, welcome to the second tier list video. This one's gonna be about Jinwoo's weapon. I'm only gonna talk about SRs and SSRs. No Rs, no Hunter weapons, because it's more one for one. Like, one's good for Choi, one's good for Emma, one's good for whatever. You see what I mean? So, I'm only presenting that whenever I present a Hunter in my Hunter guide series. Exclusive weapon, not talking about it, so only SRs and SSRs. Once again, it's my opinion. I've tried everything, but I'm not a god. I'm not the only one that can tell you what's good, what's not. I'm just giving my opinion, and if I place a weapon here and you place it here or here, it's about the same. So yeah, little disclaimer was needed. If you enjoy those type of videos, drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of April, so yeah, let's do that. So the Fire Sword. The domain is a bit small, in my opinion, because whenever you use the skill, it creates a domain that boosts your damage and all that. It's kind of small, and like the damage are not that much. It's probably the first meh. I'm gonna be a bit more nice to SRs that I've been in my Hunter series, in my Hunter tier list, sorry, because I've seen some comments about that, and I'll try to be a bit nicer. The Frost Sword, oh god, I don't like this one either. Honestly, as water weapon, I feel like the Kazakas Fang and the Trident are way better. I guess the freeze is nice, but outside of that, the Trident has a better attack speed, better damage. Don't have the poison. I think it's meh again. Okay, Kazakas Fang. Kazakas Fang, I like it. The poison is nice. I feel like on big bosses and all that, especially like for free to plays, it allows you to have like some damage output. Though the only problem is it got nerfed with the dragon, so it's a bit annoying. But still, I feel like the damage are fine. Like it's not very good or god for sure. It's probably good. I feel like it's good. Like the poison is fine. I think it's good. The orb. Okay, so the fire orb. That one is very good. That one is insane. Big damage for an SR. AoE damage on the main skill. Probably better than the fucking club. So no, nothing to say, very good. I like that one a lot. I even use it honestly in gates. And then the best SR weapons there is the MVP, the god, the sniper. Huge damage, big crits, no cooldowns. I don't know what to say. It's crazy to use with the SSR wind weapon. Honestly, I love this weapon. I just use it whenever I can. Even if I have like maxed SSR weapons, it's just so good. I can't say the same for this weapon though, because I have a big problem with this weapon. Is once it's full stacks, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it takes ages to stack. So like, if the stacks were fast, it would be very good, given maybe God, because like the damage are pretty cool once you're full stacks, right? But because of the low stacks, like the time it takes to stack, right? It's pretty low. I feel like it's good. It's still decent. I can still use it, but I feel like it's low. The book, same here, good. Pretty decent damage. I feel like the MP gimmick, I like it a lot. I feel like whenever you're above 50%, it does something. Whenever you're below, sorry, whenever you're below 50%, it does something else, right? I feel like that's cool. But there's nothing like great to it either. It's good. Like you can use it, but I would rather use the orb. Lightning sword, probably in good as well. The lightnings are kind of cool, I guess. The damage of the lightnings aren't crazy itself, but the weapon does decently. I feel like it performs decently. The bow though. The bow is the second one I put in very good. The second best light weapon behind the Huntsman for sure. Great damage. The only downside is the basic attacks. You don't know damage on the basic attacks. Like you need this weapon is good if you use the skill, then switch to the other weapon. That's it. It's very good with that scenario, but otherwise, don't use it, please. Okay, the dark, decent. Let me explain. The reset of cooldowns on the QTE skills are cool, but it's only good for Shadow Step because it's the only one you really use. But the damage are lacking. And like increasing the damage of Shadow Step, you don't really need that much. So I would just run another weapon, honestly. And yeah, I'm very harsh because there's a lot of good SSR dark weapons, so this one kind of lacks, honestly. Moving on to the Light Spear. Light Spear is probably decent. Radius cooldown effect is pretty cool. The fact that it gives MP back is also pretty nice. Actually, if I remember, I think I like the spear better. I think I'm gonna switch those two. I feel like the spear does more damage, honestly. I remember trying it on the Igris Battle of Time challenge thingy. I remember the spear was cool. Yeah. Yeah, better than the sword for sure. The water trident, I love that weapon. I don't know why. There's something about it that I like a lot. Probably the attack speed is very cool. The damage are pretty decent too. So yeah, I like this weapon a lot. So I would put it in, I want to say in very good, but I feel like I'm biased, so probably good. It's still good, right? But yeah, probably there. Yeah, I feel like it's cool. Baruka's dagger, meh. I don't like the backstab gimmick. It's a bit weird to me. The damage compared to the sniper, for example, is pretty bad. Honestly, there's nothing good to it. Like, I don't know. I really don't like it. Maybe it's just me, but maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's decent. I feel like it's meh though. Yeah, I think it's not good. The Dark Sword. Yeah, I'm a bit harsh on dark SR weapons again. I feel like it's decent at best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. It's the one I used the least out of all those weapons. It's definitely the ones the one I used the least. But I think I would have preferred not a shield and more damage, because the shield is okay, but I feel like you don't deal enough damage, and like maybe more damage, less shield would have been better. And to wrap up the SRs, the worst one, it's Yikes, honestly. Terrible skills, terrible attack speed, never again. I don't want to see you. You're terrible. This one I'll do it last, right? So the Scythe is very good. Why am I putting it in very good, not in God? Is because of that bad boy right here that just came out, honestly. And also because it's good, right? The damage are fine, but the basic attacks are pretty bad, honestly. It's slow. And the skill takes a lot of time. Like if you charge it to the max, it takes a lot of time to execute. So you're most likely gonna get hit. And I feel like you don't need that much the 25% crit chance increase, because you have everything, so much thing that also increases it with Jinwoo. I think it's very good. Damage are very good on the skill, but the basic attacks kind of lack. The book. It's probably my favorite SSR weapon. I love the freeze gimmick. Even though this one I didn't rank it higher. I love the freeze gimmick. I think it's very good. The damage are unreal on the skill. I can one-shot the tier 8 wolf with it. Honestly, it's crazy. I just love this weapon. And it's the only water weapon we have as well. So pretty useful to have. Plum Sword. God. Gives you crit damage, crit chance, more damage again. The damage itself, like the damage of the weapon itself is not great. But everything around it is so good. Like the skills, the passives, the fact that it has a good attack speed, so you stack expert stacks a lot, right? Honestly, it's just super good. The club, decent. I don't like it. I do not like it. I feel like the shield is good but kind of useless. I feel like the damage are kind of bad even though you have a low attack speed. I think it's just decent at best. And honestly, because it's an SSR weapon, it should be in Yikes. Putting an SSR weapon in decent is a fucking disgrace, honestly. It's terrible. I don't like it. I've tried it fully maxed out, level 100. It's still not good. Honestly, I just hate that weapon. Delete it, please, and marble, or do something about it. The only good thing about it is the stats, because it's an SSR weapon, gives it a lot of stats, but that's it. Huntsman, very good. Very good for, like, attacks, like basic attacks. It combos well with the bow, right? Because you use the skill of the bow, then you switch back to the Huntsman, and you just use your basic attacks and all that. The only thing is the 5th dupe of it, the one that can stack 99 times, realistically you only stack in that shit like twice. So I feel like it's a bit funny they put 99 even though you're gonna stack it like twice a fight, honestly. But it's just me being picky on that one. Longsword, Demon King Longsword, sorry. Very good. I don't like the counter attack gimmick though. I feel like it would have been better without. Outside of that, Or I feel like the counter should reduce the damage you take, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't, right? And so it's kind of weird to use, if I'm honest. But yeah. And the last one, if you haven't checked my summon vid, you should check it out. It was something. I won't tell you if it was bad or good, but it was definitely something. It's God. That weapon is insane. Honestly, the combo Plum Sword Moonshadow, I love it. Best combo. I just love it. Honestly, it's just insane. And yeah, I feel like I'm pretty happy with my tier list. I feel like this time I won't be trashed as much as the Hunter one. If you haven't seen it, you should. But yeah, I feel like it's decent. Maybe I'm gonna get trashed for that one. Like maybe the Frost. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know you guys thought in the comments. Remember, like and subscribe. Road to the 1,000 subscribers before the end of April. I'll see you guys in my next one. See ya.